Welcome in. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Let's see how this goes tonight. We shall see. Just want to test something. I switched webcams. This one kind of gets a little, when you go like this, it has a hesitation with the blur, but it's supposed to be a little more clear. It's definitely more clear with the cards, but I'm hoping it doesn't have the crackling sound. I reset it. I don't hear the crackling sound, and I just whistled like a chipmunk. Could hear that clear and loud. Hopefully it's not going to do it. All right, good. Good. Maybe that reset worked. All right. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. We're going to start in just a minute. I'm going to finish my cigarette. And let's go to the banners real quick. We're going to do singles and then couples. And we will start with the zodiac sign of Aries. Here we go. All right. Okay. We'll go back in. That's better. Welcome in, Roxanne. Rosie, welcome in. Hello, Dean. Deanna, welcome. Tiger's Eye, hello. The first person. Who's the first person here? Fire and Ice, hello. Okay. Hello, KC526. All right, I think I'm ready to start. I think it's go time. Oh, let's see if it says that. I don't know if it worked. Damn it. Yeah, I don't think it worked. I did try to make this subscribers only mode. I don't think I gave it enough time. If you have to block somebody, just do it. I'm not in it tonight with that. Not with all that effery. I just can't do it tonight. Oh, that juice. I'm going to be drinking a lot of liquid tonight. Here we go. Start with singles for Aries. What's the message for the zodiac sign of Aries? What's the zodiac message here? Why does it look so damn dark? There we go. My screen? Hold on, guys. I can make it brighter. I don't know if it's going to make it too bright doing that, though. Okay. Might make it too bright. We'll see you in a second. Is that better or worse? Is that better or worse? You tell me. Oh, damn. This is how we're going to start with you, Aries. Singles. Singles. Let's see how this goes. Okay. Down here. I've had that on for a while. It's good. Okay. I'm just going to shuffle in my hands for you guys. I like that I saw the sun card peeking through, so let's see where that goes. So a lot of you singles are going to focus on your fortune right now. Money, your stability. Some of you might want to get outdoors. I get something about wanting to get outdoors as well on this card. Go somewhere new energy. I'm getting brand new energy. See something new, do something new and exciting. Kind of go off and be spontaneous is what I'm feeling on you. For the singles, some of you, it's not like you're looking for a love situation or hung up on the past of a love situation. I feel like you've let that go and you're wanting to really focus on yourself at this time. You're not wanting to have any mental stresses. Some of you do have travels ahead of you as well. Some of you will be traveling as well. Something else for Aries. Some of you, as you travel, you could end up manifesting a new connection. A new connection could be manifesting you, or you could be manifesting a new connection. I get this weird, like, as you're traveling or doing, like, connecting to something brand new, that's when this could start trying to do what? Rush towards you. Give me something else for Aries, for the singles. Ooh, it's coming out easy. Some of you right now, it's like, what's my next great big move? Really trying to work the angle with your imagination or focus on that. When I see this, that's what I feel like, because it landed right beside this and the thinking card. Thinking about this a lot. Go to the bottom. Some of you don't want to stress on the next thing you put your work or effort towards. Whatever you're wondering if it's going to work out, I'm going to really say, you have too many yes cards with financial gains. If there's been something you've been wanting to pursue or move towards, but you've been lagging doing it, it's probably going to work out. I feel like what I need to say to some Aries, whether you're a woman or a man, is you may just have to trust the situation for what it is and see it for yourself. Don't over emotionally rationalize it. Something about the stability and the changes are going to show up for you. Something like that for the singles. Anything else for singles? What else do we have for singles? You're going to get, I feel like you get lucky, not only in business, but with a change of events. I get this weird feeling like if you've been feeling like stuck, it's not going to be forever. You're on the bottom of the deck, and the hangman was on the opposite side. You're not going to be stuck forever in this situation or feeling that way. It's worth taking these risks or these gambles. Even if emotionally you're not worried about connecting with another, I feel like that's what happens. I feel like you focus on work and then that shows up for you. Where you have, some of you, it's just, I'm going to tell you, some of you just may have options that want to show up for you. Go to this, this, and this. Some of you are also at this time going to try to release the past. Get more clarity on releasing things of the past. Identifying with what might have been out of control when it came to happiness or celebrations. I really feel like you're really aiming for balance right now. Look at this, balance and happiness. Balance and happiness. And a lot of it's with identifying the past and making those right decisions. Some of you, if you haven't been happy with love situations, I don't think it's a burden to you. That could be a lack of communication for others of you as well for the singles. Okay, let's see. Show me something else if you can, real quick, for the singles. Anything else we got for them? I split it in half, and the card you started with showed back up. You could be very working through, thinking a lot with your thoughts on what's going to work next. What's my best? I'm getting like, what's my next adventure, but also what's going to make me feel like I've achieved something more that I've been wanting. Look at one card. Like, I feel like I feel like this is something you don't release this out of your energy. You've been holding on to this for a while is what I feel. Stability. Okay. That's what I see for singles. Getting the initiative to probably build. Look at this. I feel like it's been on your mind. I feel like this is something you think about, maybe stay up late at night about, rehearse or address in your mind. A lot of you may be wanting to identify with the future, but also wanting to see things. I get the energy of not having to worry about anything in the future. Some of you, it's simple. If you're single, it's like you don't want to have to look back at situations that may not have worked. Others of you, it's not just that. It could be something of the sort where it's like, I really want to be practical with where I go financially or what I invest in financially. Am I making the right move? Should I go left? Should I go left or should I go right? I do think you're going to figure this out. Hold on. You just got to decide if you're going to commit to it. I get this, like, you need to commit to it energy. And I think you do. It might take, you may be kind of moving towards it slowly, but it's not something you're willing to give up on. Some of you, another factor is you may be wanting to focus on your health, getting your health back and conditioning yourself, whether it's your health, your look, things you might have worked on in the past resurfacing to have strong movement with that. So you have a lot of career initiative right now, singles. It shows me not wanting to hold on to the past situation, not worried about silences and communication, just wanting to see the direction ahead. Um, that's not bad. Let's go to couples. Okay, we'll shuffle this a couple times before we start couples. Welcome in, everyone. All right. Okay, here we go. Okay. I usually wouldn't do it that fast, but I'm gonna. So you guys. Clarify that. Couples. Give me some clarification. I'm gonna shuffle a couple times though. What's going on with couples? People that are in a relationship. Here we go. Clarify what they're waiting on. Some of you, okay, I'm going to say what I was feeling. Some of you are waiting on better communications to come in, or wanting the are being patient and wanting the communications with your person to get better. Okay. What else is here? Couples. Just this one. Maybe you guys need to start. Some of you guys need to emotionally start talking to each other. Definitely. I feel like you. I'm gonna just say it. I feel like you're both aware of that as well. It definitely, Aries. It definitely could have been a earth sign, water sign, fire sign. Just gonna say it like that. It's all that's in front of me. The other person, or they have strong placements around their sun sign, like their moon or their rising. What's going on? Let's hear it. You guys got to get out. Some of you guys, the message I'm seeing is you've got to open up communication a little bit stronger, especially if it's been back and forth, very back and forth with the Eight of Wands to the Page of Wands reversed, very like in and out communication. I would tell you emotionally, fight for the celebrations. It seems as if one of the two are trying to, but the other isn't really doing so. Give me something else. Show me something else. Queen of Wands. So you're being one of you, petty. It's petty. Well, they move away from it. You'll move away from it. The World card upright to me represents you'll move out of this energy. So the World with the Wheel of Fortune, the Queen of Wands, it's like one person's already, somebody's trying to see things that aren't going and moving and put that behind them because they want to recondition or keep this love going. The other, it's almost like a runner chaser theme I'm getting. Why would that come out like that? Clarify that. Ooh, I don't know who this is for, and you don't have to, if this makes sense to anybody out there, you don't have to clarify this. If you wanted to, you can, you don't have to. But this looks like the sex stopped. I'm just going to say it. It looks like with the celebrations, the lust, the love and situation, it kind of stopped. It kind of got a little weird when it stopped, and it might have been what's wrong with this communication. What's going on? Somebody thinks about this a lot. Four of Swords, balance, and the Seven of Swords upright. Show me something else. Couples. That way. Somebody may emotionally feel left out, or like somebody's just not wanting to put in the work or move towards opening up emotionally right now, but knows it's the decision that needs to be had. Something about that needs to be done or addressed. There's a lack in decent, something about a lack in communication here. When it comes to fighting, though, with communication, it's almost like neither one of you want to, is what I'm seeing. Neither one of you want that outcome or judgment. But then I've got the Seven of Wands with the Page of Pentacles and then the Tower. Why does it keep saying that nobody's fixing this? Clarify those three. Got the moon, the star, and the sun all upright. What's going on? Somebody may be kind of stressing. If you guys have had broken communication, somebody may be stressing that, and there you are, not opening up. Something about somebody's not opening up. One of the two are not opening up. It's been emotionally draining. And the other, Aries, you may be on the fence with knowing that either you've got to do it or they've got to do it. It's most likely, I'm going to tell you, I feel like it's most likely 2 against 1. It's most likely been damaging to you, but it's them. 2 reverse cards is them not doing it. Again, Queen of Pentacles reversed. It would stick on the theme of them if I kept reading for a while. You could have been all up in your head about the situation, or if it was worth the right investment as well. Wondering what's going on too, or if they're dealing with somebody else at night for some of you. Okay, that's what I've got for the couples. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing though in the cards. Let's go to Taurus. All right, here we go. Let's go to Taurus. Banners, Taurus. And I got to go back to singles. Okay. I'm going to say this. This may not be for everybody, but psychically, I get the energy. If you were the person, whether you're a cross watcher watching Aries in the couples before we do Taurus, I know I should have waited and stayed on Aries, but I'm going to say it. I have that energy in the couples on Aries that somebody felt like somebody was doing something or going off somewhere else when they really weren't. That may not be for everybody. Okay, here we go. All right, Taurus. Here we go. Let's see what we get. Taurus. Singles. What do you have for them? Some of you guys, I'm going to tell you, it could be trying to move towards taking action. I'm going to say with balancing money and your thinking. I don't know why, but I get money and thinking all over you. What else is here? What else is here? Show me something. What's going on for the singles? Take it. Money, thinking, and learning is what you start. Look at this. Double money right after. And you've got learning. Some of you are trying to get to higher learning, or you're just rapidly figuring out how to do that. Build in that direction or become more financially stable for the singles. This is the decision you're heading in. This is another thinking card. That was one of the cards I had seen, and now it's on the bottom wanting to show up. Some of you guys don't overthink a situation. Something about don't overthink a situation. Some of you guys may have felt like in the past you did in a love situation. I don't feel like you're doing that now. Okay. Here we go. One more. Here we go. Singles. What do we got? Show me something for them. What's the message for the single Tauruses? You're not worried about a love situation right now. It's not going to be everybody's story. If you're all obsessed with somebody, this is probably not your reading. But what I've got for you, I don't feel like that's what you're committed to right now. I feel like you've already had those thoughts. You've already broken the ties with that. You've already realized I'm not working in that direction. This is something about this is behind me. I don't need to look back. I've got my back to it. Give me something else. You may feel like I saw it twice. You may feel like you made the right decision. I'm going to tell you, I feel like some of you may have felt like you made the right decision as well with that card there. Let's keep going. Truth and clarity. And it was with the love department. Whatever you had to decide in a love situation or recognize it may not be fighting for you or it wasn't worth the burden. I feel like you decided, you know what, I need to go off and put it, something about, I had to accept the struggle. More than one struggle around you is what I'm feeling. And now this is where you're at. Give me something. Clarify the Magician. Clarify the Magician. Yes. A lot of you, it's focusing on the close commitments around you and finding the balance in them. Go to the bottom for some reason. And not trying to get stuck in anything that feels deceptive or emotionally like emotionally draining. I don't feel like you want to get stuck here right now. I think you're too focused on career settings or stability. You have a strong, I need to focus on the stability or the closeness around my environment, like my family or very close connections. Some of you may feel like you dealt with an earth sign, air sign that wasn't very on earth, air, or fire sign that wasn't being honest. I don't feel like you guys communicate. Something about there's the communicate might have just could have been a Libra, could have been any sign, earth, air, or fire, definite. There's a lack of interest. 3 of Cups reversed. Lack of there's somebody's not willing to backpedal. I don't want to backpedal in that situation. I'm going to leave my options open. That's what's going to emotionally make me happy, and I'm ready for brand new commitments. Look at I've left everything behind me, and I'm also needing to focus more on my investments. So I can be where I want to be. Something about be where I want to be. Go to the bottom of the world. You're going to end up seeking. Some of you are walking away from a situation, and the minute you walk away from a situation, you may move. Some of you may have the option where somebody tries to move towards you. I get like a new connection. The world, the Page of Cups and the Chariot, to me, it looks like as you rush out of a situation, either they tried to rush back towards you and you're moving on towards new love, or new love is you head in a direction of newness of love. Being more open with your heart. I feel like you're wanting also to build. You're building towards what you want emotionally. Could even be trying to stay emotionally grounded, but also building towards your stability big time. You have a lot of like heart and emotions attached to the situation right now. And you know that that's the right way. I feel like that's the right way to go. Some of you, I feel like it's been a long road or it's been going slow. Also, you may have stopped speaking with an air sign, water sign. Either you had kids or they did, or both of you. But I just get, it keeps repeating that it's behind you at this point. That's what I see for the singles. All right, let's see. Here we go. Let's go to the couples. Let's see what we get for couples. All right. Couples. Taurus couples. whatever comes out for them. Tauruses that are a Taurus is from another sign or another Taurus, any sign for that matter. Show me something for them being connected to somebody else. Here we go. Why are you showing me justice? The Three of Cups. Give me clarification for the first couples. Show me why. Yes. You got to take risks in this relationship. Emotional fun, fulfillment. It's not your imagination. It's something... I feel like you guys may work too hard. Something about you and the other person don't get out enough. I get this. Okay, what? Look at what jumped out. Don't get out enough and celebrate. Emotionally, you need to get out. You and whoever you've been dealing with need to get out. Something like that. Almost like you don't have the time for it. There's things that get in the way of the time, the truth and clarity on this. I feel like you need that emotional discovery to move towards it. Hold on. Give me something else for a couple. Taurus, couple with somebody. What's going on? What else is here? Show me. There's your time card. Show me something. Taurus. Why? I just feel there's not enough powerful connection when it comes to expressing that you both know you can. It's almost like you put work before you put happiness. Something about that. There's your happiness, the sun card, but you put in. I feel like you're not moving or building towards things that would bring in excitement right now. And you guys are both aware of this, that you're not playing with this right now. It may be like, damn, we focus on money too much. This is what I'm feeling. And it needs change, an emotional victory that does not move right now. It needs to move. That's what I feel on. Okay. You will discover this, couples. I do feel like something about you will pick up the pieces or pick up your feet. You're going to get here. I feel like you're going to get here. Three of Cups. You will. I asked, will they get there? You're going to build towards it. Right now, it's just the communication may be a little array. Something about the communication could be array. And that's what you guys got to continue to focus on. Don't argue right now either. Don't let arguments get you emotionally upset right now or keep you feeling stuck or feeling like, well, I can't get through to them. Just keep trying to communicate, emotionally open up. That's probably the best outcome right now for the couples. Page of Wands reversed. The Devil reversed. You already know you're supposed to do this, is what that tells me. The Page of Wands reversed, the Devil reversed is it's like you're knowing you're not wanting to hold on to these burdens with this love situation or let things get in the way of it, but they may have. And you have to remind yourself that you can take control of it. Just because the passion may be gone or not as powerful, you have the ability to be patient enough to, I feel like, to fix this. Some of you guys, it could be a situation where one of the other people feel like they're not as in love anymore, or they're not telling everything that they need to know, or that they're too busy with career, whether that's you or them. That's something about busy with career. Ace of Pentacles reversed, more focused and dedicated to career than anything is what I'm getting. Not working or conditioning towards getting stability with, like, I don't know, maybe going out on a nice date again, reviving the situation, getting balance with it, the correct judgment. I do feel like you do get it. I do feel like you guys will get this. Somebody's just got to, I feel like it's something about you have to address something. Somebody's holding back, though. Make a decision. Their thoughts. For some of you, it could be that you guys want to make sure that, I don't know, something about you. You know that there's something there with the couples where it's like you have to. It's almost like a push comes to shove reading, but nobody's pushing for it. One person also may feel like somebody may feel like they're out of touch with you. I don't know whether you feel that way towards them or they feel that way towards you. But I was picking up somebody feels out of touch, but you're still both. You're the King of Wands, the Queen of Wands on each end of what I just read. What made me feel like you both still have your heart in it to win it, because they were both upright. Some of you don't want to see it end as well. Something about not wanting to see it come to a complete stop, whether it's you or them. You've been in this situation too long for it to end, and you're wanting to manifest it. And somebody could be worried about it ending or thinking, shit, is it going to end? Is that what's going to be the outcome? I don't think so. But somebody does think about it. They think about the Wheel of Fortune. It's something collapsing. It's in the reverse. It's coming to a stop, or it's not showing momentum. One of the two of you could be frustrated with a career too. Something like that. I don't know. That's what I'm seeing for Taurus. Here we go. All right. Next sign. I got to go back to the other banners. Gemini in a second. Okay. Here we go. Gemini. We'll go to singles first. We'll keep it going the same way if I can manage that. Singles. What's the message for single Geminis? Whatever comes out. Here we go. I'm curious what that is. Single Geminis. What do we have for them? Single Geminis, whatever comes out. It was fast. What? Some of you, I don't know who this is for, but I get the energy like you could have somebody around you that they're not always in the highest energy. Something about they emotionally kind of upset you. They emotionally upset you. Maybe have to deal with them, but it's just these three cards I really felt frustrated with. So there's a Gemini that could have a situation where if you have to deal with somebody, you're frustrated, or you don't like feeling like headaches over it or being upset about it. Some of you wonder, where did it go wrong with the King? Some of you still have love for it, but you wonder why it went wrong or why it went like this. Others of you have made the decision that it was best to leave it alone, not work towards it. This is an air sign, fire sign. Air sign, fire, water, energy. There's not enough earth here. There's one earth card. Here we go. Clarify that for Gemini singles. Why? Show me something. Why? Why for the singles? What are you trying to say? It's not, you're not happy. I feel like they're not happy with you or you're not happy with them. That's what I'm seeing here. So you both could be focusing on career or trying to produce that more than focusing on each other as well, something like that. I don't see happiness with whoever you dealt with, whether it was a boyfriend, a husband. I feel like somebody's not happy. Somebody wants change. And I feel like one puts more stress on the other. Something about one puts more stress on the other or offers more stress to the other. What? Here we go. Let's keep going. I'm going to shuffle them. I do feel like the unhappy energy is either both parties or you. I get a little bit of both energy on that when it comes to happiness. That's why Tower and Death. It probably had to come to a complete halt or stop. Some of you, it could have been definitely with a water sign, air sign, fire sign. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Somebody's not wanting to take the risk. This King of Wands energy, I feel like the communication is very little broken or childlike. It's weird. When I started this, maybe when you guys communicate, somebody feels like they're always emotionally negative. And now that this came out, I feel like that's how you see them. What? All right, I'm going to keep this going. Why is this here? King of Swords. You have the Justice reversed and King of Swords. Could have been another Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. That's double Libra energy. What else is here? May have had a family with them. Some of you had a family and had no choice but to move on, and that's how you got balance. I'm going to say it. I feel like somebody felt like somebody was looking the other way, not wanting to fight with somebody, but also looking the other way, not wanting to deal with that person, was looking at something else, whether that was you or them. When it came to happiness, it keeps falling apart when I go this way. I feel like somebody was more invested in going towards new love. The Sun card, 3 of Pentacles reversed, and then the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles reversed, not wanting to basically, I'm going to say it with that Tower and the Death card reversed, bring a situation back to life. Some of you wanted to work this out or settle this for what it was. You may have even had pets together or just lived in a home for a while together, something like that. But then I just don't see this fizzling correctly. Somebody feels like there was too much deception and they need to trust themselves. Also, some of you guys have had to some of you guys know the best road ahead was to leave this alone, that it wasn't worth the juggling or you're going to go through that. So if they were to try to come back and open up towards love, you may come off very guarded or not want to open up towards that area. You may just be in that I've had enough, I'm done energy. When it comes to celebrating, I'm cutting myself free of this kind of energy. That's what I see for the single Geminis. Okay, here we go. We're going to move on to couple Geminis. See what you get. All right. Let's see what you get. Coffee time. It's not coffee. I wish. Way too late for coffee. I'd be up to it. All right. Don't you fall off the table. This will be for the couple Geminis. Here we go. Couple Geminis. What comes up for them? What? All right, so what it's showing me is somebody that's Gemini Um, I'm seeing the Knight of Cups with of the seven of. I don't like that. So I'm seeing this energy on this one. For the couples, it looks like somebody's wondering why you are hanging in a relationship. But it's like why are we together but we're not really moving forward? We're not having a victory, something like that. We're not building. This person's probably very impatient or feels you're too career invested. Also may think that you emotionally just don't want to go back for this again. They also may feel like you don't tell them everything. I get the energy of the person. They could feel like you're not speaking or telling them everything, or you're too career invested versus focusing on your happiness. They could also be wondering, what are they wondering? Some of you, they're wondering if they should open up to you emotionally and fight for it or let it go away. Like kind of just move on energy. Secretly aware of this. I feel like somebody you're dealing with isn't sure of what to do. They're not really sure. It's like, do I go over here or do I stick at home? Like, do I venture off somewhere else or do I stay with this relationship? They're trying. I do get they're trying to work on it or they want to work on it. They just don't know how to emotionally. It's either speak up, clarify the King of Cups reversed. Show me something. They don't know how to move towards balancing it out or handling it, like keeping it steady. They think about it. This person, either you think about it or they think about it, is what this says. They know it's not on balance. They may think that the best thing. Okay, I see. Somebody's trying to pretend like there's nothing wrong in the relationship. King of Swords reversed. It's almost like they try to pretend like they're happy when they're not. They're not. Whether it's you or them. Somebody's not happy in a relationship is what this is showing me. Something like that. They're just not emotionally happy. Somebody's kind of wanting to manifest somewhere else, whether it's you or them. I'm going to tell you, I split in half. Somebody may feel like the communication sucks. Maybe the forward movement or the communication. Clarify that and we'll get done for you guys. Show me. Give me an I don't know. Whoa. Okay, it's going to be these. I just feel like there's going to be needing somebody needs to speak. There's broken last card. There's broken communication that's put things at a halt in this relationship. Somebody's also may feel like either you're mirroring each other with working energy, or you're needing to recognize: are we going to fix this, or are we going to just break it off? But I don't feel like anybody's doing anything. I just feel like nothing's getting done. Borrowed time kind of energy. I don't know. Something about borrowed time kind of energy is what I'm getting on that. Okay. We're going to move over to Cancer in a second. Cancer. And we've got to go back to this. And this. Go to singles. There it is. All right. Welcome in, everyone. I need more juice. I brought recons. I had no choice. I was like, I'm going to run out of juice. Guaranteed. Don't get in trouble, Susan. I looked down and saw that comment. Good. I hope the time goes by quickly at work. Don't get in trouble. Okay. Definitely should have brought a napkin this time. I didn't. And this cup is sweating like crazy. That's okay. I can cover it with that. If card falls over there, it won't get wet. It kind of worked. Worked good. Here we go. Cancer. Just a second. Uh-oh. We got people getting blocked in here. What's going on? I'm not even going to look at it. Here we go. Cancer. Whatever comes out. Singles. Cancer. What's the message for the Cancer singles? What's here for Cancer singles? Somebody's not worried about feeling cut out, whether it's you, Cancer, or somebody you've dealt with. They are not. I feel like somebody's not worried about it. It's you or both parties could be really wanting to pay attention to work or have a heavy workload right now, whatever that's all about. If you're single, most likely, if that made any sense to you, you're not really, batting an eye or opening up to anybody emotionally right now. Upright, yes. Reverse is no. Well, some of you came out reverse though. Some of you just don't want to deal with battles or worry about being in separation. It's like it's the furthest thing from your mind, singles, right now. Like you just don't want to deal with it. You have the Chariot in reverse, you, with the Death card beside it. Could be trying to put a lot of work and effort towards your career and finances. Also trying to stay emotionally content with what you want to see happen for yourself in life, the manifestations that you want to have happen. Some of you could be questioning why they have been working or they're working, but they're not showing much or bringing in much result. What the? I just get that on those cards. Oh, let's keep going. Singles. I don't know. I feel like your motive is health and money. Health, money, family. Something like that. Some of you also, too. Clarify this one. Something about wanting to be patient with time or with the way time's been going. Maybe accepting situations. You have like an acceptance reading, whatever this is about. Something about you're accepting things right now, like you're in a deep state of I've been. Some of you, I'm getting like you could have been doing this for months, not letting this stress you out. Whether it's something close to you care about, really want to balance with. You're not wanting to be mentally stressed out right now. I feel like Cancer's like, well, hell, if it's not fighting for me, I'll go within and fight for myself kind of energy. What else is here for singles? Clarify that. Some of you, it just feels like the right thing to do. This tells me you kind of just feel like it feels like the right thing to do at this time, at this very moment, or it has for several weeks or months. Okay. Some of you may also be trying to brush up a career if you're single, move towards a new career or brush up a career or go back to one. Okay, I don't know if these are making sense because I'm getting too much. I feel like somebody's trying to move in a new direction towards a career or go back to one. If you're going back to one, it may not have been the happiest place you worked at, and you're trying not to let that emotionally or mentally upset you. Okay. Okay, what else is here? Singles, Cancer. Show me something else. Show me something else. I'm going to give you the victory card in reverse. It doesn't excite you. Something's not exciting you right now. I feel like it's just like you're like, meh, kind of like I want to move on. Something about it makes me feel like I got to deal with these assholes again. Ugh, kind of like that. Others of you could be learning something new or aiming to learn something new around a career, an investment, or what's going to pay out for you or what's going to work for me. Something about what's going to work out for me. Some of you also, this is strange. I don't think I've ever said this, but somebody could want to set you up on a date. I don't know. I feel like somebody wants to come in and try to get you to like, oh, Cancer, like I know this person. Why don't you go talk to this person? That could happen to some Cancer out there, whoever that's for. I feel like your mind's like, no. Like emotionally, you're like, no. Page of Cups, like you don't want to do it. Some of you, like you may be like, you think it's a nice thing for someone to say, but you like back up kind of energy. That's what I'm seeing for singles. All right. Okay. Only take what may resonate. That one was kind of like, I'm not even sure on some of that. So like towards the end, I don't expect that to happen on every Cancer that would, half of the Cancers watching this. I do feel like some would say no right now. If somebody tried to set you up on a date, some of you may just be like, nah, I'm good. I get this like I'm good, homie. Like you kind of laugh about it, kind of energy. Okay, let's keep going. Let's go to the couples. Couples. Here we go. What's going on with couples? Coupled Cancers. I need more shuffles than that. What else is going on with them? What we got for couple? Couple Cancer signs. Whoa. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have to fight for your message the way that they're bouncing at my hand. We'll see. We'll see. Yep, that one hopped right out off the deck. Oh my god, and it's the Strength card, but it was upright. I was like, which one slapped my hand? It was upright, but it's reversed right now. It's the same card that did it twice. First it hit my left and hit my right. If you were in a relationship with somebody and it was on and on, I'm getting this weird energy on the couples. If you were in a relationship, somebody's really not wanting to discuss the things that may have made it fall apart, or gotten if there was a point where something got in the way, I feel like somebody's really not wanting to go back to that. Something about like, I don't want to have to open up that communication or move towards that direction. Like I think it's gonna. Somebody may feel like it's gonna throw a love situation off balance or make it move away from them. Maybe even produce change, and they're like, no, I'm not trying to do that. Sizzling. What is this all about? Show me something for the couple Cancers. Clarify that. Some of the coupled Cancers aren't motivated on clear, precise communication or balancing it in a relationship. And you're aware of this, or the other party you're with, either you have an extension of knowing this or they do. Ace of Pentacles reversed with the Hermit to the Stability card and the Tower. Okay, and that's the Judgment. So I just get the Judgment is reversed. All these cards hit the ground. I feel like somebody feels with this Judgment card here, somebody feels kind of like they're not sure of what to do. Somebody could feel like they're worried the past is going to be a problem with keeping this happy. Something about happy. I get this intense energy, like they don't want to see something fall apart or lose balance. Something like I don't want to see this happen. I don't want to be taken off, cut off the list. Start with that one. What is it? Whoever it is, I feel like they do care about you for the Fool card and the King of Wands to the upright. You may know they care about you too. I feel like you know they care about you. What is the deal though? What are you trying to tell me before those 4 cards? What is this? Some of you, they just may feel like they're not sure if it's going to work out, or if it's going to stick around. This is like, will it stick around? Let's ask. Will it stick around? Will the relationship stick around? I don't know what it's going to say here. I'm curious. Will it stick around? What do you say? If somebody opens up communication, yes. So I just get the energy like somebody needs to open up communication and stop acting like they're too busy for it or working towards it. Slowly start this. Something about slowly moving that direction, whether it's you or them. I'm going to just show you. Whether it's an Aries, a fire sign, an air sign, the communication needs to start because it's been at a halt. And if you want to emotionally manifest it or bring it back, you have to do this. There's no secret. I feel like to build this, you've got to open up. Either you've got to open up or they've got to open up. Somebody's holding. I get held back when it comes to trying to rebuild or move towards it. The effort's not being shown. Page of Cups. Somebody also could miss the fun times. A lot of the fun things you've done. As well, whoever that's for. So I'm going to show you. I didn't know I saw 2 of them. The third one, I feel like they missed the fun times. Whatever that's about. Whether that's by yourselves or nothing, nobody can see in. Felt that way about it, and I felt like the communications of you being with them, having those comfortable nights. I don't know. That's what I got. Just feels like one person's in one room and the other person's in the other room. I don't get it. And the communication's there or the feelings are there, but everything else is like a turtle. Okay, so what I was getting. All right, here we go. We're going to move on to Leo. Leo. And singles. Here we go. All right. Let's hear for Leo. Leo. I can't see the chat. I gotta fix that. Leo. It still can't. It's not pop up. There it is. Leo. Leo singles. Wherever it comes up. I'm going to say a weird thing. Some of you Leos, if you have to deal with something from the past, you may wonder if it's changed, or you may feel it hasn't changed. Something about this, Queen of Swords, the past, there you are, Leo, and then it goes to the bottom, change. Give me something on this, on these four. Show me something, Leo. Here we go. Oh, okay. Clarify it. Some of you can be mentally tired. Some of you feel like the past has made you, has drained you. Others of you, or was very draining. Then the Queen of Wands would change. Some of you, are wanting changes with the past situation. Or somebody, I get this obsessive energy. Somebody that was obsessive around you. You may have dealt with somebody very obsessive. When you would try to work with them, it's like they would, I feel like obsessive, combative, or just hard to deal with, hard to want to initiate it. It's almost like they were like that person's holding that coin, they're overbearing. Whether you're a mother or a father, this judgment came out right beside that. They had kids with the person. What's here? Some of you, you're a woman and you dealt with this, because this is what came out with this. You may have dealt with like a really hard ass type of situation. In a love situation, singles. What else? Show me something. Whatever comes out for. I'm gonna give them to you. This. Clarify that. The Magician, the Chariot. Yes. Some of you just feel like it's better for you. Some of you would rather be away from this individual. I just get like you want to get away from this individual, or you know you should. The Emperor, I feel like you're aware of that. You also could be tackling a lot of wanting to tackle things that will emotionally accelerate or excite you. Energy. Hold on. Get balance with that. Why do you have 3 of Hearts reversed though? You're not really wanting to be bothered with things that felt wishy-washy. Something about you don't want to really go towards that or worry about that. King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, with the Magician, the Chariot, balance. Page of Swords reversed. You're cutting it out. Take care of yourself right now, or aiming to. Some of you have accepted that some situations don't transition or work out the way you wanted with reconciliation energy, and you're okay with leaving it behind. That's what this is saying. I feel like you've already taken this action or known to do this, singles, and emotionally, and Knight of Pentacles slowly moving on. Emotionally and on a level towards what's going to work for you energy. Show me something else. Singles. Show me something else for the singles. Anything else? Okay, whatever that is, it is. The wheel reversed, temperance. Be careful with your patience, too. Your patience could be a little off, or you could feel like the person that you want to move away from isn't very patient with you. There could be somebody you don't want to fight for, or you know that doesn't fight for your happiness. It doesn't fight for the happiness of the situation. You also may have felt like you dealt with somebody who wasn't playing fairly. Some of you may have to bring it to court, something like that for the singles. I just feel like somebody's not playing fairly, and it may cost them or they may not realize it could cost them, something like that. All right, here we go. All right, let's go to Leo couples. Welcome in, everyone. How's it going? Even though we're on couples, last cards I saw, not playing with the past. Knight of Wands for the singles, and the past card. I feel like you're not going to do it. No, you'll leave it behind in the cold. Queen of Pentacles reverse. You're just like turned off by it. Okay, let's go to the Leo couples and see what we get. Welcome in, everybody. Leo, I changed it, right? Yeah, Leo couples. What's the message for the Leo couples? Leo's united with another. Knew it wanted to be the first card. Queen of Cups upright. Give me anything you can give me on clarification for that. Show me. Show them. What's the clarification on that? Wanting emotional change and celebrations. So some of you that are committed are wanting to see celebrations work out. Somebody could mentally feel like, I'm going to lose it. I'm going to lose this connection, or it's not going to move towards me, or wait for me. What the hell? I've got this energy like the person you may deal with may feel like it works one minute, it doesn't work the next minute, or it's often it's back and forth. The Chariot, back and forth with movement and building, back and forth energy, whatever that's about. Give me something else. That's not good. Somebody could feel like that one of the two parties is either not fully in it to win it or lying about how they feel, or wondering if it's gonna last, stick around, or if they're gonna have to go in a new direction, brand new connection. What else is here? I'm gonna give it to you. You keep wanting to show up, you can show up. Upright you reversed as them. Upright you reversed as them. Upright you reversed as them. First card to hit the ground, only one I'm going to grab. It's you, and it's fire energy. Some of you may feel as if investments are taking too long, or they're just not, something about not showing up the way you were hoping. Kind of feel like it's broken, or it's coming to an ending, or that'll be the decision at hand. Like it may get cut out. This could be how you feel as well, or you could have had these thoughts. A lover could be thinking the same way, or wonder if that's the outcome. King of Wands. It's definitely could be a fire air sign. Fire, air, earth. You got a lot of fire, air, and earth all over this. So some of you, you're going to be able to work it out. It just feels delayed. or somebody's mentally wondering. I get this energy like somebody's like, what's taking so long? The Hangman reverse. Somebody feels like something's taking too long, or emotionally, when they want to play with it, they may start focusing on other things or feel like, yeah, if it comes in, it comes in. Somebody could be not worried about the outcome as much as the other. Something like that. Justice and judgment. They could be more investing. They could either be too invested in their career over a situation, or it's funny that Ace of Pentacles up right after I said it, the first shuffle. Let's see what you get. The secret card. That I should have just pulled it. The Moon. Emotionally passionate about what? I'm going to show you. Could be emotionally passionate towards you, but not really offer enough or show enough. They feel you do this, Leo, or vice versa. Somebody could feel like the motive is too struck on career in this relationship. You may have breaks in communication, or somebody just feels like somebody's not moving on from the past. It just keeps reiterating the same message you've done. All right, let's go to the next side. All right, here we go. Okay. Virgo. Singles. We'll do that in just a minute. Just a minute. All right. Virgo. Got some people in here. I got a mod in here. Lighthouse by the sea season. All right. Oh, and the Northern Light Seers in here. Hello. Okay. Oh, Casey may still be in here. We'll see. Jack's in here. What's up, Jack? Virgo, you guys could be either focusing on getting busy at work or being busy at work. Something like that. Single Virgos, putting your money, building your money, knowing it's very important right now. Also, you could be trying to release heartfelt feelings, things that hurt you. We're trying not to get mentally overwhelmed by situations for the single Virgos. Why is that like that? 7 of Wands reversed. Oh, my Lord. Really? Ooh, it's got real big indigestion. I don't know if you guys heard that. Some of you had to stop communication with somebody or stop the idea of going towards it. Others of you could start manifesting a new love situation pretty soon. If you didn't see that coming, oh my God. If you didn't see that coming, I do feel like you guys have the opportunity of this to start something you'd want to move or work towards you. The Star, the Knight of Cups to the Page of Cups, you could have a love interest that shows up pretty soon here. While you were dealing, right after you dealt with something chaotic, single, I don't know what that's all about, but that's what I'm getting on it. Give me something else. I asked, is it yes or is it new or old? Like, is it somebody you dealt with or something brand new? If it was somebody brand new, it'd be upright. So yeah, it's a new connection. That Knight of Cups, Page of Cups energy, I feel like it's something new you move or work on, or something that wants to work towards you. You may be too busy right now, though. Something about staying dedicated to your career or keeping your career and your health correct right now over a relationship. Okay, show me something else. That's what you could be trying to balance right now. You may feel like you don't have the extra time or resources to go towards that loving situation as much as you need to focus on the things that you have in front of you. The responsibilities in front of you, you may move towards it at some time. It just feels like you don't play with the victory right now. Like you hold back on going towards a new connection. Could show up, but I feel like you either don't move towards it, or you have a lot going on in life right now that makes it so you don't have the extra time for it. Yeah, it's because you're focused on Ace of Pentacles and balancing career. It showed up again. Also discovering. Some of you have this mentality like it's better for me to wait, and that's what I've learned. You know what I mean? And I'm not going to really open up emotionally to anybody. Some of you single ones are like, I'm just going to focus on the things that are good for me right now. I get this energy of you focusing on a new lover. I feel like you're being more content with learning about things for yourself, or staying invested in career, or releasing things that may have stressed you out. Working at that right now, whatever that's about for the singles. Not reconciliating. No, I don't see you wanting to reconcile a situation. Not at all. You're too focused on staying with your stability. I'm gonna tell you, you're trying to stay focused and dedicated to the things that are meant to work out versus the problems in life, whatever that's about. All right, let's move on to the couples. All right, here we go. Couples. What do we got for Virgo couples? Virgo couples. Here we go. Virgo couples. Vacation maybe soon? Virgo's coupled? Have you talked about it, or is it a good idea? Stability and the Ace of Pentacles. So either investing in something together, saving a lot of money, making a lot of money together, or some of you are playing with the idea of that between each other, or you could it might be wise to take a vacation, something about go somewhere together. Virgos that are coupled. Plan a trip. I just get like plant the seed energy on that. Let's hear. I keep getting this card, and now these two are showing up again. I'm going to leave them out and see what it's trying to say. Clarify this. I kept getting the Ace of Pentacles, and then I tried to like shuffle, and it was like, no, take me out. And I'm like, fine, fine. Some of you, I feel like there may be delays in forward movement. Clarify. Okay, hey, I don't know who this is for, but some of you, if you are committed, you could feel like somebody doesn't emotionally open up a lot at all. Like they could, like never to be bothered. Like they could be. It's better not to be bothered. I don't. Oh man, this may upset you, or may just feel like it's too much to deal with at times as well. I just feel like you feel like it's too much to deal with. You don't want to be in hangman or stuck status with this. You could be wanting to spice it up or get communication in the situation. I feel like somebody's stubbornly not doing that emotionally. Don't let anybody make you feel emotionally drained or manipulated if you're in a relationship either. Talk it out with them. You have a voice, use it kind of energy. And I don't mean to be like that about it, but wait till I show you the second row. Wait till I show you the second row. The Ace of Cups reversed with the Hermit. I just feel like in this relationship, this person, the Ace of Cups reversed, the Knight of Cups reversed, the Eight of Cups reversed. That's not very, I just don't feel like it's working. The Empress, and I feel like it's draining somebody. And I just feel like there's lack of communication in it. you may feel like you don't get heard, or they don't have any patience as well. They may try to one-up situations with money. They just may stress you out more than that needs to be done. And it needs to be addressed. Something with communication needs to be addressed is what I feel in this relation. Page of Swords, this love situation, or making it work, getting balance with it. I do want to say I think you're aware of this, coupled Virgos. I feel like you're aware of this, that it's not working out, or that you feel left out. This may be very specific. Clarify that. Show me something good, if you can. I don't know if you can. It's not your imagination either. I'm going to tell you, I don't feel like it's your imagination. Every time I get communication, it's like bad. Every time I get emotions, it's not healthy. A lot of you think about how it was at one point and how it's changed, whatever that is emotionally. You're hoping it comes back. I feel like there's a conversation that needs to be had. So somebody doesn't have to feel kind of like that energy. You know, they could feel like, why? It's like, I want this, clarify with the bottom. But the communication's crap. I'm done. The communication could be not that great. The person you deal with is not good emotionally towards you. Like, what I mean in this relationship is they're stuck on their, like, that's like a very one-sided individual. Can't listen, doesn't care. What they say is what they say, and you're crap. I'm sorry. You may all not have went through that. You may not all be going through that, but if you are, speak up for yourself. I didn't really like that reading at all. All right? Here we go. Okay, let's keep going. All right, Virgo. Let's go to Libra. Libra. Here we go. Banners. And switch. Singles. Libra. Libra. Here we go, Libra. Okay. Libra, what do we got? Singles. I'm going to just let the cards chill for a second. Some of you could have events, places you travel come up, single Libras, or you could be wondering if you're going to move either on from a relationship completely or just be at a distance from it. Some of you may wonder this or feel that way, or wonder about somebody that moved at a distance. I don't know. That's what I'm getting off of the first couple things I've seen. Okay, we're going to do your energy in a second. I'm going to light a cigarette if I brought him down. I don't know if I brought him down. That's strange of me. Shit. I don't think I did. Oh well. Get him in a minute. Libra. Libra. What do we got for Libra? Libra singles. What do we got? Libra singles. Show me. What do you got for them? Ooh, I caught it. You move. Some of you could be traveling soon. Very soon. Next few weeks, next few months. I feel like you could be traveling. Either for a career or to see family for some of you. Hold on. Some of you's old foundations, old places you know about. I don't know. I feel like something you've been, like, somewhere you've been. You could be working your way back that way, doing something like that. Weeks, months ahead. There you are. going towards stuff you're aware of or you know about. Whether it's an event that you have been invited to or go out to, or it's a place you're familiar with, something like that. Could spend a little bit of money or try not to. Some of you could be trying to spend a little bit of money, bring the kids with you, or just not wanting to spend too much money when you move in that direction. Whatever this is all about. Temperance. I'm not going to pull that one. I'm just going to see what the cards say. There you are again, though. Some of you, this says that you've been unhappy with situations that erupted. So you're trying to, you may either go towards old acquaintances that made you happy or hear from friends, or just want to go towards something brand new. Work on that. Go to the bottom. Why is those three like that, though? Clarify it. One. Somebody may feel like the past wasn't changing with them. You may have felt this way, or the person you dealt with, and that's why you are kind of trying to look at different things or find out things that are going to work or make you feel emotionally excited about it. Some of you, it's the lack of conditioning with the past. Something about recognizing that. Clarify the past card. Could have been a water sign, air sign. One more. Definitely could have been an air sign. Water, air, earth sign. Either you're trying to move on from, or they're trying to move on from you, or keep it that way. I don't know. You also could be wanting to fight for new love or see it show up. Your stability is probably going to be something you play with for a while too. Yeah, I'm going to say stability, like money. I think you're going to start saving or building your money as well. Some of you may have felt like there was somebody you just couldn't trust. You just couldn't trust them in this relationship. In the relationship you were in. What are you playing towards? Playing with what? So a lot of you just don't want to deal with a situation that either mentally hurt you or broke your heart kind of energy. Emotionally, you don't want to deal with it. Some of you are really wanting to see new connections come towards you or open your heart to them. That's what you're hoping for. Why I feel like you're playing with work a lot. Work or career setting. And you're probably aware of that. Anything else? Love. I do feel like you're going to get communications or connect with somebody. I get new. All the love I see around you feels brand new. It doesn't feel like something you've dealt with or something that left you behind or you left behind. It doesn't feel that way. It feels like a new emotional commitment. Okay, I feel like you may have had to cut it off with an air sign, fire sign, any sign for that matter. Everything showed up, but you have a lot of air here. Air, earth, and I think, yeah, air, earth. Mostly air, earth. I want to say air, earth, and there is a lot of back and forth. Let me just look. Everything, but there's so much air, earth, and water, mostly. More than fire. There's some fire, but there's way too much water. Okay. Here we go. Water, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo energy there. I don't know if I said Gemini, Libra, Aquarius because you had a crap load of air in that. All right, let's see. Couples. That's strange. Some of you could feel like the communication, if you're coupled, it's just not strong, or it's irrelevant, or it's very lacking. That's very, to me, that's like it's lacking. The communication is lacking. You to get the High Priestess upright, you know that. You know that. You came out after I said that. You know the communication is lacking, or you're hoping for better communication, something like that. You could be very career focused right now as well, or both of you are, is what I'm getting. Career driven if you're in a couple. I feel like you guys could be both focusing on your career more than the relationship, something like that. One focuses on theirs, the other focuses on theirs, versus a relationship, or the renewal, fixing a relationship, or mending it, something like that. It's almost like every time they want to move towards fixing it or emotionally opening up towards it, they don't. They go back in hermit mode with themselves, whether you do this or they do this, something like that. Tell me something else. That's probably why that came out reversed. It does upset somebody, the lack of the pursuit. Emotionally, this is something I get this thing where both of you know you're aware of that neither party's building, or maybe pursuing action. May both make you both feel a little bit unemotionally available. The Sun card, the passion's not there, and I feel like the couple's not fighting for it in this one. Okay? I just don't see it. When it comes to the past, I feel like give up energy, like somebody's given up and they're lying about that they've given up in a relationship, or that it's coming to the closure, or it feels that way. For somebody, it may feel that way. A lot of it could be, if it's not lack of communication, I'm going to say something like lack of trust. It's lack of trust, or being patient with one another. But it feels like trust, like always wondering what the other person's up to. Page of Swords, very crappy communication. Somebody could also feel like when it comes to this situation, they're emotionally unavailable. So whether it's you or them, I don't know what that's about. Let me just see what else is here. What else is here? Show me something else. So anything else? Could be a water sign or another air sign, by the way. Here we go. Show me something else for the coupled Libras. So I do get somebody's hoping this can work out. Clarify that. Let's get it that way. Somebody, I feel like somebody wants it to work out, whether it's you or them. Somebody's hoping they can get this to work out, get balance with it. Could be you wanting the communication. I do feel like I would say it's the Libra. I don't know why. I feel like it's the Libra that wants to build to get this. With the way I read the tarot, it looks like upright. I choose my cards for the upright cards to be the person, the energy of the sign I'm on, and it goes upright, upright, reversed, upright, then upright, 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 upright. I feel like I'm crossing into what you're dealing with. You could feel like the other person's emotionally aloof at times. Or doesn't emotionally show you enough emotions at times, or invest in you. Something about invest in you. And this may get on your nerves, but you also may feel like they have secrets or lie to you about stuff. Not all of you are going to feel that, but some of you may feel that way. That's what the reading's showing. So some of you may feel like it's at its wit's end, or they feel that way about it. I'm going to say this. You probably were in this relationship for quite some time. It's been hard to get the right communication to come through or take action with it. The Knight of Swords reversed with this love situation, whatever this is. It's like the communication is so back and forth. Somebody also doesn't want to be in their head about the situation or tries to pretend like it's not there. Page of Swords, Ten of Wands to the Knight of... I just feel like somebody's not doing something with it, taking charge of it, playing with it, moving towards it, fixing it. So somebody could feel like one person could feel like they want it to work and the other person's not sure if they want to stick around. Something like that. Because they don't trust somebody doesn't trust that it's going to build momentum. They may feel uneasy about it. You could have dealt with an earth sign, air sign, fire sign. Maybe a water sign. Everything showed up for Libra. Definitely could have been an air sign, Aquarius, fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I feel like air sign, water sign, fire sign. Yeah, I'm going to stick with that. Water, definitely. Air or fire. It doesn't seem like... Could have been an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, whatever sign you may have dealt with. I got a lot of Aquarius energy here too that showed up, so maybe that as well. That's what I see. All right. Here we go. All right. On to Scorpio. Scorpio. How's everybody hanging in there? I have no idea what you're talking about in the comment section. Couples. Let's go to Scorpio singles. Here we go. Okay. All right. Scorpio in just a second. I'll be right back. Scorpio! Truth and clarity. Some of you are gonna get truth and clarity. Or have just precise, if it's not awareness, is it results? Why is this here? Almost have an open eye to what you want to do. I'll be right back, Scorpio. That's what I'm seeing for you so far, but I'll be back. It's funny. I was just saying to Scorpio, like a keen awareness or trying to be very sharp. The only tarot deck I just noticed was an owl. It's sacred. It's not. It is, but it's more of a sacred power cards, and there's a huge white owl on it. And I don't know. It just made me think of what I was just saying to you guys. I noticed it when I walked back in. I looked right down at it. Okay. It's behind me over there. Here we go. Maybe it's focusing on your stability. Clarify that. I'm going to say it. And I think you know it too. I think you know about this. Some of you are focused on the stability or the, now I don't want to say the obsession, but wanting the control of the stability and the changes of it. I definitely feel like you're open and excited about this. I get this excitement energy on this. Like you're open and excited for it, to see the exchange of it, to see it transition or happen, to see things turn out in your favor. This may be something I just get like you think you hold on to this a lot. Give me something else. Scorpio. You probably try to split it in half. Probably try to manifest building this or making it something work. So some of you could be manifesting better learning. Something about learning more instructively, intuitively, trying to figure out things that are going to work for you. So you don't have to work so hard for it kind of energy. The star card with building. You could be getting a lot of clarity on situations. Clarify the first two, though. I want to see what comes out. I'm so curious what you're going to get. I want to know what you're trying to say with that. Discovering how to get your stability structured, or also something about fend for, could be family or emotional commitment or ties. Some of you may be weighing the option of what's worth playing with or moving towards or communicating with right now when it comes to relationships. I always feel like some of you are analyzing relationships, singles, it feels like you're more being creative with yourself versus going outward or trying to something, let's see, balance. Could have a lot of things going on. You could also feel like somebody doesn't tell you everything that you're aware of. I don't know why I get that, but I get like you may be aware of that. Then you show up. You may have recognized a situation with somebody that you took a risk with where you weren't getting everything told to you, or they came off kind of very, what is it? They were very defensive. Could have been a man, by the way. May go back and forth with their communication and how they emotionally feel or their feelings. They struggle with that, whoever that's for. I feel like they think about building or being patient or reaching happiness with you, building with you a lot. Like they weigh their emotions heavily towards you, or they did in the past. Could have been a water sign, fire sign. I'm going to say water sign, fire sign, maybe an air sign. I've got Gemini, Aquarius here. Could have been a Capricorn, by the way. I'm getting if it's an earth sign, Capricorn. What else is here? Clarify those two. Why is it like that? What's going on with the moon, the world, and the queen? this is a current theme. If you're dealing with somebody, they may feel like you're focused more on your if you're single, you may focus more on your independence than with communications of things that just feel uncertain energy. You're just not in it right now. You're more in like a vibe of doing. I don't think you want to be mentally disturbed. I feel like you're focusing on strengthening your imagination and leaving things out from behind you from the past. Emotionally not wanting it to crumble or be bothered. If love came towards you, you may move towards it, it says. I'm gonna say it. You may move towards it, passion card, and then you got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Cups. I'm like, damn, you may move towards it. Some of you may move towards I'm done. That's what I see singly. I think what I really feel like though is you don't want to be on the fence about it. Something about I don't want to be on the fence about it. I'll know if it's right for me, if it's worth the entanglement, whatever. That's what I'm getting on that. I feel like you're really working on yourself right now, Scorpio. Let's go to couples. Okay, let's go to couples. Couple Scorpios. Let's see what you get. What's the energy around couple Scorpio? The Scorpio with somebody. Whatever comes out. In a relationship, Scorpio. Let's see what we got. Somebody's obsessed with you. If you're coupled, I feel like somebody's obsessed with you and not trying to lose you energy. You have an obsessive. This person doesn't want to let go. Wow, I just got itchy, like clingy. You have like a clingy person. They may not act like they're like this, but they were like this, or you know they're like this. Okay, I feel like they're worried about you, about building with you. I get very clingy. The Star, the Knight of Wands reversed, Victory, and then that Four. That Four of Pentacles reversed. They really, I think they really like listening to you, though. Something about listening to you, the communication. Something about they want this relationship to work out. Internally, they know, but I think they're more nervous about themselves than they are about you. Whatever that's about. Here we go. I don't know why. It could have something to do with the past. I'm going to say something. Their past or the past they've been dealt. They may be stuck on that or removing themselves from that, or hoping that the past shit they've dealt with doesn't happen in your relationship. And I do feel like they know that. They know that. This person, I get this person's like, oh man, like I just want this to work. Queen of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. They also may feel like you're a go-getter, or you like to move, or you're on the move. Come on, thank you for the super chat. Holy hell, I feel like you're dealing with somebody that they feel like they can't read you. You might be dealing with an energy that feels like they can't read you. Is it going to work? Is it going to end kind of energy, the Hierophant? Will we continue? I have a confused person. Could be emotionally. They could also be trying to better their career, or wanting to be able to produce more financial effort to take you out. That's what I'm seeing. Emotionally, They're not wanting to self-sabotage or be stuck. They do have passion, but they're afraid of being left out, being erased, whatever that's about. They're afraid that you might discover somebody else or a new direction. And they may also think it's going to happen around your career. And that I just feel like somebody may feel like they get left behind or cut out of the equation. That's what I'm seeing in this love situation. They may think about this all the time. Somebody could feel like you stubbornly, they're not enough, or whether that's how you feel in a relationship or they feel towards the relationship. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's what I'm seeing. I feel like somebody's trying to overcome it with this card, though. Overcome the idea of it. It does feel like they're clingy. Very clingy. And that they like to talk or listen. Either talk to you or listen to what you have to say. I get a nervous energy that doesn't like to show that they're nervous. Okay, that's what I'm seeing for Scorpio. All right. Banners. Let's go to the next sign. Scorpio. Jeez. Okay, here we go. Sagittarius. Here we go, Sagittarius. Saggy. Let my cigarette burn out. Not even finished it. Sagittarius. Hope you all had a good weekend. Here we go. No, I'm going to fix it. Sagittarius singles. Here we go. Done, 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 done. What's the message? Whatever comes up. Sagittarius singles. What do you got? Jump in my lap. Some of you single Sagittarius I just feel like you have an acceptance message. It's going to be accepted. Accepting love situations. May have had to really look at them, balance them out. I don't think you're so nervous or struck on endings. Chapters that just stopped. Like a break. For the single Sagittarius, I feel like you're over a situation that felt like it was out of balance. Okay, let's see. I don't know. Some of you could be a fire sign, or Capricorn, or Scorpio, an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Libra's here. Show me something. Sagittarius singles. Okay. Let's see what you got. Capricorn. Could have been that Capricorn I was feeling. I feel like you've learned. You've outgrown a situation. With Libra, I just said Libra. I was looking at the King of Swords over there. Libra's after learning a situation. If it was an Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, possible Libra, Leo, Scorpio, Aries. Something about you're not worried about revisiting or rehashing out a situation. You're okay with it being gone. This love situation. You've already made this decision, single Sagittariuses. You don't want it to stress you out. You tried to be patient with it until you had to say enough's enough. Kind of. Maybe you had to really assess what needed to go. Something like that. And you trust it. You're trusting it. And I feel like you're doing it with an open heart. Definitely could have been a water fire sign too, by the way. That's what I see for singles. Anything else for singles you can show me? Jump out for us. What do we got? What do we got? I always feel like some of you are holding back, that you're aware of it, or communication. What is it? You've moved on, and I don't feel like you are communicating or worried about the communications or the breaks in a situation that didn't develop. Could be stressing about what? What are you stressing about? What are the cards going to tell me? Finances, or moving towards a new love connection. As far as the past goes, it's behind you. You want to build or take action towards something new that's going to bring in excitement and be not lie to you or throw you off balance. And you've been aware of this for a while. Some of you are really wanting to make sure you can require the daily necessities that you need in life, or make sure we're spending. Yes or no? Yes or no? Jump. I'm not going to pull it. It's going to jump. Let's see what you get. Some of you, it's about recognizing that there are options out there for you. If you want to emotionally take the risk, something like that. This is what I'm seeing. It's up to you to fight for it or build towards it. I think you go back and forth with this too. If it's a good investment emotionally, or worth the time or effort, something like that for singles. Okay, let's go to couples. Couples. It's almost like, do I tackle it? Do I not? Am I happy where I'm at? I could be doing more for myself, and I should focus on this or focus on that. You could be wanting to focus on health and career, or making sure you don't maybe I could have missed something there. You may be needing to make sure you don't overspend money as well. There was a lot of money things kind of backwards. Money cards that could relate to money or health situations. Let's go to couples. Couples. Here we go. A lot of you, a lot of the singles had emotionally taken charge of what didn't work. What I just saw. Let's go with couples. Couple Sagittarius says, what's the message? Whatever comes up. What can you say? Couple Sagittarius. Here we go. What do you want to say to them? I get the stability between you guys, whether it's a financial thing, may feel rocky or back and forth, whatever that is. Okay, give me something else. Stability. Something could feel like it's just not working out with stability, home factor, life, support. Maybe it's child support. I don't know. Somebody may feel like they're pulling more weight, kind of energy. Also, somebody could want to relocate or move on towards somewhere else, whether it's career invested or I'm going to say bigger home. I feel like house, property. I get property energy. What else is here? Maybe buying a bigger place, or what are you working towards? You're not wanting to emotionally fight with each other. This is what it's telling me. You could definitely both be thinking that maybe you need to move in a different direction, either with career or excitement in the relationship. I almost feel the need to say, don't worry about where you are in the relationship as much. You guys, I get this energy like you're both focused on more financial income together, or fighting for a better outcome, building that better outcome, knowing that's what's going to make the connection a little more sturdy or emotionally evolving, like just happy. Something about happy. If it's been rough with building this, you may need to communicate and not focus on all the things that you. I want to tell you to build on what you build towards your dreams or run towards them. I do feel like that's what you're doing, but you may need to talk to each other. I do feel like that's at a stalemate. Something about that's at a stalemate. Go back to the beginning. Start working towards the the love. Don't let it fall behind. Don't lose the communication. Keep that emotion, the emotional support strong, structured. Remind yourself that you're you have the power to do it, and don't let anything get in the way. Clear for the double. Somebody needs to emotionally recognize that the decision is not getting stuck with discovering that change can arrive. But it has to do with this man and this woman having better communications, invent together. You know what I mean? Instead of focusing on the things that upset or ignoring them, trust. The more you trust, the better off you'll be with each other, something like that. But there's got to be communication. And it's that I feel like the daunting problem is there's not enough communication going on. Somebody needs to fight more for the communication. You also might need to get out. If you don't get out enough together, that's kind of the message. Get out, go out and have fun. Some of you may put too much effort in work or striving for that, and that's kind of making this relationship seem a little weary. Don't get locked in your head about it. Just make the moves. Trust that that's probably what's best for you. Get out. Revisit something that you both enjoy. Something like that for Sagittarius couples. All right. Here we go. All righty. Let's go to the next side. Okay. Let's see. Capricorns. Let's see what you got. Singles. Single Capricorns. What time is it? It's almost midnight. Thank you guys for all sticking in here that long. Very impressed. That's strange. I've been having the hardest time with electronics around me lately. They just don't like to work that well. I'll take it. If it's what it's got to be right now, it's what it's got to be. Here we go. Capricorn singles. What do we have? Capricorn singles. Whatever comes out. Capricorn singles. What's the message for that? What the message is. There you are. Some of you are going to just need to be patient for the next good relationship to show up, is what that tells me. I also feel like some of you guys have been, something about you know that. Also, you may be, I get something where you may be getting the attention or more attention than you were expecting. Something about being patient, but it's going to arrive, or you're going to discover it. Someone's going to be you're going to be interested in something. There is something here, though, where if there's been financial setbacks or health situations, or just moving towards, a brand new connection or revisiting a past one? Clarify that, Capricorn. What do you got? What's the message for them? Singles. Some of you may not want to do that. Some of you may say no to rebuilding, or reconciliating a love situation. I feel like the answer is no. Look at this. Death card is next. No. You might have already made that decision. Something like that for Capricorn. Give us something else. You may start with brand new communication with others. People may they may really like communicating with you, talking to you. Here, what do you get? Capricorn, singles. Some of you may spend a lot of time with your kids. If you have children, you may spend time with your kids. What is that? Some of you may have had to let go a fire sign, earth sign, water sign. I think you're really focusing on yourself and those around you. You may give a lot of time to the ones around you. Family, something about your family. And awaiting the arrival of something, a brand new connection. Not communicating with somebody from the past, emotionally knowing that your stability is too important and a new love conquer is better for you, something like that. You may also, I feel like your stability is important in new celebrations, and you've already weighed this out or played with the idea of it. Some of you don't want to be mentally frustrated, and you're trying to stay balanced right now. Others of you may need to purchase a new car or know that you're sick of the car you have. You may come off very vibrant or attractive to people too at this time. For you to get the Magician, then to get this upright, then you're upright. I feel like people either like to speak with you or you have something. I don't get what that's saying. What is that saying? You may have had to accept the loss or the ending of a situation around you. And now that it might have been emotionally a little upsetting or hard to do, but I think you did it. I think you gave it the thought. You were practical with it. And if it's not with you now, it doesn't. You're really striving for balance and accepting endings is what this tells me, and judgments or outcomes of past situations, things that may have upset you. I do feel like you have new love on the horizon. I'm going to tell you, this is telling me, it may come in slowly. This year you may see the options of new love. Something about that too. New communications. I don't feel like you guys want to be stuck with situations that make you ponder. Something about ponder too much kind of energy. It's almost like you have this energy of I won't tolerate it, is what I'm getting out of that. Okay, let's keep going. We're going to go on to couples. Here we go. Let's see for couples. Couples, Capricorn. Whatever comes up. What do we got? Capricorn's with somebody. What do you have? What do you have for Capricorns in a relationship? What is the message for them? One more. Here we go. Some of you could be traveling with each other or know that it's a good idea. Something about traveling, going somewhere new, it's a good idea. Especially if you've been doing the same old routine all the time. Clarify why that came out reversed. Almost reinventing I get this weird, like I felt like I saw a spark. Inventing the spark all over again, or trying to bring something back. Knowing that it's a good idea to do this. You started with the Wheel of Fortune and the Empress, and then the Nine of Pentacles, and then having the Hangman upright with the Passion next to it, Ace of Wands. You may need to go do something with your partner, something like that. I feel like that's the investment, you guys. That's going to help. So if things in a relationship, some of you, there's two messages. Some of you that at the relationship, it feels real rocky. Like, is it worth putting in the effort? Is this a last ditch effort? Others of you, if you communicate with a situation, you'll probably get the answers you're looking for. I just feel like somebody needs to open up. Both parties may need to speak to each other. I feel like there's lack of that, or forward movement, emotionally fighting for it. Emotionally knowing I feel like one person's wanting something to work out and the other person's stressed out about it not moving or changing or adapting or building, something like that. So why? Give me the why. Show me something. So one person wants to manifest change and the other person may be thinking the change is to leave it behind. Not having the patience for it, wanting to move on. Somebody could feel like they're not being emotionally getting what they want completely in the relationship. They could miss I feel like somebody misses how the things were. Something about I miss how it was in the past, whether it's you or them, my Capricorns, because the past and then you showed up reversed. But it could be them. Somebody feels like the lack of the building of it or the emotional connection, communication is just off for couples. And you guys got to speak to each other, got to communicate this, vibe through it. Jesus, double commute. I'm done. You gotta either move towards making the effort to put the work in or to release the situation, and that's what's going on. Some of you will put the work in, or the other will. I feel like somebody knows that this has to be done. Kind of energy. If you want it to work, somebody's got to, you got to move towards talking. You can't stay stuck in your head about it because nothing will get done. You could be dealing with a man that's stubborn about the communication too. Something like that is what's showing up. It's hard to understand it's hard to, I get something about it's hard to have this happy or have this talk happen. Get the balance. Have this heart-to-heart conversation, an open up situation. I feel like hold back energy. You could be a woman, it could be a man you dealt with, something like that. Okay. Here we go. You gotta have that communication's gotta open up. Somebody's aware that the communication needs to open up. They don't feel like they're getting the correct judgment or communication. I'm done. I'm so done. They know it's not showing up. Somebody's got to express and speak. Use the vocal cords. Or it could end up being that the person's like, no, I've had loses patience with it. You lose patience with it, or they do. Somebody ends up walking away, manifesting something else, or going towards change, feeling like the situation wouldn't fight for them or build with them. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Hopefully these are resonating. I am going to just keep rolling. Here we go. All right. No. Aquarius. Oh, I got to go back. Banners. What will happen next? I got fat, chubby little fingers. No, I got long fingers, but I call them chubby too, I guess. I got fat thumbs. I hate texting with my thumbs. Okay. Here we go. Oh, this one's going to be like a doozy. Well, maybe not. Maybe I put my foot in my mouth too soon here. Oh my God, you guys somebody's either you're crushing on somebody or somebody's crushing on you or will be, is how I'm starting your reading. Wow, singles. Look at this. Something's wanting to come in for you. Damn. Either you're wanting to move towards somebody and crushing on somebody or someone's crushing on you. If it hasn't happened, it could be something that shows up. I want to see where that goes. We're going to see where that goes in a minute. I'm going to be up for at least another 30, 40 minutes easily. All right, here we go. Drink it before we even play with that. I want to know what happens, or what could be, what may be. We'll see. Some of you, if it's not a new connection, I just feel like you could be loving on yourself right now. With that Knight of Cups and the Ace of Cups energy. Pouring the love into yourself, maybe. Others of you, it could be something brand new, though. Knight of Cups, moving in the direction of over, like, happiness and love. I don't feel like it's with something you've already dealt with. That says whatever you dealt with's over. Singles. Let's go. Look at over. Whatever you dealt with's probably over. Here we go. This way. Some of you guys, I get the energy like you're trying to balance projects. You're not stressed out about love or thinking about what had happened. You've said I'm over it. I'm so over it. I want to know what you are. Hold on, guys. I don't know. Some of you guys could feel like a career you're at is just making you tired. If you've been at a career for a while, I just get the energy like there's a career that's just making you kind of feel like when it comes to the emotions, you may feel like, something, it's tiring me out. So it's either a career makes you feel that way or you recognize that about a past relationship. Whatever it is, you're not really wanting to deal with it. Temperance reversed, move towards its reversed. Eight of you. It's like I've had enough energy and I don't want to stress about it. I mentally may have already had to emotionally recognize that. And I do think you did. I do think you might have had to face this. I feel like that usually is you needing to face it. Some of you could either be in the works of it or you did. It was definitely something with a relationship. The communication was off balance. And you know that now. You know that. You're not going to let it mentally constrain you either, because you got the Emperor. So you might have had off-balance communications with a man. Could have been a woman in a man, or for some of you could have been a woman in a woman. I don't know what that's about, but Judgment. Keep going. Focusing. I feel like you're focusing on yourself, and you're playing with the things you can invest in or build towards, and you're going to be getting excited or go towards doing things that make you feel better. Some of you've kind of identified the past needs to be let go of, released. You've given enough time, emotions to it. Singles. If it tried to come back in, you say no. I feel like you rush towards new creation, excitement. Some of you also may start investing in new things to make money, new projects or ways to make money. Others of you could be an earth, water sign. Definitely could be an earth or water sign. That the next relationship. Something like that for some of you. I feel like earth or water could be your next relationship. Okay, anything else? Hold on, I want to see if I can get anything else. Anything else? Anything else for them? Show me something. Capricorn circles. You could really be focusing on your stability right now, yourself. Something about I need to focus on myself, and that's what's going to make me happy. Your reading ends like that. You know that you should focus on yourself right now. You may not be wanting to take a risk with things around stability, right? Leaving that alone. Some of you are wanting to create something else, or start somewhere fresh. Page of Swords. I feel like a lot of you are ready for changes, or are waiting the arrival of changes. If you get some of you may know that if there's, I get this energy, there may be some things that if it feels like it's not worth your time, you won't really give it time or effort to deal with it. You may look at it from a distance, something like that, whether that's an argument around work, career, a dispute, whether it's friends, family, something like friends, family, or work. It's one of the three. I don't feel like it's the ex-person. I feel like it's something either around career or just maybe just kind of being all set with the situation. Anything else for you? I'll give you a little bit more. I'm curious what you're going to get. Just want to see what jumps out. Why did it come out like that? Clarify those three. Some of you just said no to somebody, or had no choice but to say no or not play with the situation. I think you are aware of this. The Knight of Wands and Judgment. Some of you knew the best way to get balance was to just tell somebody no. The Hierophant, the Chariot, cut it down. The King of Swords, cut it down. The Magician, reversed. Those are 4 strong no's. Play with it, Judgment, reverse. Everything came out reversed. I don't think you would trust the reconciliation. You know it would probably end before it started. And that's why you're leaving it behind you. The celebration, you're all set with it. You kind of see that if you went through it again, it wouldn't work. You're not going to be emotionally deterred or upset over what's already happened, is what this says. You got over a situation that just didn't work out. Clarify the 10. Clarify the 10. You have a new turn of events coming your way. 10 of this, just because something didn't work out, I feel like because something didn't work out, give it time, with what you dealt with, I do feel you get new love. I'm gonna tell you, you and there was another sign that got a reading like yours. Only one other that I remember that it came out like that. You're gonna get love. Your love isn't done with you. Like if you thought you were cutting free of it, no, you're not. It's coming back around at some point. I trust that part of that. It just felt so correct, and it was the next card after the card. Okay, let's go to couples. Aquarius. Here we go. What's going on with couples Aquariuses? Who's right now? Get tired. Oh, hell. That's right. Okay. Aquariuses. What do we got? Step one. How did I do that? All right. Couple of Aquarius is what we got. Some of you guys, whether this is the relationship or something around your relationship, some of you may have had bumps or had a little bit of issues in a relationship. Hold on, guys. Hold on. I want to look at something real quick. Okay, they're coming back. They're coming back. That is a big ass spider on my ceiling. All right. I'm like, what? I'm like, that can't be a spider. That's got some legs on it. All right, here we go. I don't have anything to put it in. The Queen of Pentacles. Somebody could feel like you weren't communicating very well with them, whether it's a family member or you felt like you couldn't deal with the communication, or this could be that if it was the coupled situation, that somebody could have felt like the communication wasn't being listened to, like somebody was not getting balance with it, wanting it. I feel like they were wanting it. Somebody was wanting it, but feeling like it wasn't moving incorrectly. Somebody was feeling like somebody was not speaking up or moving towards it. Somebody may have felt like you were really focused on yourself. It could be I'm feeling career, like they were feeling like you were too busy on career, Aquarius, versus communication. It might have bothered them, or the stability of a situation, something like that. They might have felt like you were holding back from opening up emotionally, or you felt that way towards them in this relationship. Somebody felt off balance, like they weren't getting what they wanted in a situation emotionally, wasn't showing up. Something about they weren't getting it. They felt like they were being kind of pushed aside. They were trying to hide. They felt that way, that they felt like it wasn't building, it wasn't going in that direction. Let me give you a little bit more. I was due to see one, like a big ass spider. I was just thinking about them the other day, but I was thinking like they should be here by now. Like it's still cold here, but where are these big ass spiders that like to come out once in a while? And there is one. I haven't seen one in a while. I mean, it's not huge. It's big. It looks like the size of a quarter from here. Just chilling on the ceiling. Are you going to work your way this way? Ugly black thing, too. Here we go. Here we go. Show me a little more. Somebody may have just felt like the situation wasn't getting enough emotional love or building enough emotional contentment around a home. They may have felt like investments were somewhere else for the zodiac sign of Aquarius. Whether that was you or them, it does kind of feel like they felt like you were too busy. Something about you were too busy. Or they just weren't getting what they wanted. I feel like they felt something about this person when it came towards moving towards you or working things out. Felt like you weren't being patient with it, or you were focused on business more than anything. They didn't like the lack of the communication, but clarify the High Priestess now. So I just get this energy like somebody was feeling left behind or left out, and they wanted you to open up, or they wanted the excitement of situations between the two of you. If you know what I mean, like the bedroom scene to spark a little more or be more active. Definitely working on that, building towards the love situation. The Humpty Dumpty of a situation. I feel like they were stressing about it. Or the balance of it, or the outcome. We used to do it all the time, stuff like that. Why can't we go back to it? Kind of, I miss it, kind of energy, something like that. I don't know what it's about. That's what I'm seeing for you, couples. All right, we're gonna move on to Pisces singles. Okay. Oops, keep hitting the wrong buttons. Okay. Pisces. Singles. All right. First two cards I saw for you was the Hierophant and the Ace of Cups. Learning about changes in love, or maybe trusting the changes in love, needing to be patient with them. Something like that. We'll see what you get. Singles. Whoa. And there's the love. Caught that. What's this? The love investment. Something about love investments. I get like letting them go. Accepting them for what they are. Going through the changes, the process. Here we go. Some of you, the best thing is to remember that there's plenty of options. You have plenty of options. I want to say, if you were kind of handled a judgment that didn't feel fair or unjust, some things are better to end. You may have tried to communicate with this person, or secretly were just recognizing that they weren't emotionally available. Something about not being emotionally available, or not really giving you a lot of effort, giving you more stresses than anything. Some of you could have been a fire sign, air sign, earth sign. Definitely could have been one of those signs. I feel like you're moving out of that energy and going after what? Change. You're definitely trying to move away from that energy and go after change right now. What else is here? Pisces. Definitely could have been an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Whoever it was. I feel like they emotionally threw you off a little bit or made you feel a little out of place. And now you're emotionally building yourself up and manifesting. I feel like you're playing with your emotions or trusting yourself. Basically, like, no, I think you've seen through some player-like indications. And now I feel like you're working. I feel like you're putting the effort into you. Just new beginnings. Something about building new beginnings or recognizing new beginnings may create balance for you. There you go. Could have been a Sag, Leo. Whatever hurt you or mentally frustrated you, I think you accepted the let go of it. The Chariot. I feel like you'd said, no, I'm going to move on from it. Whether it's a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, or another Pisces or Scorpio. I don't know. The cards ain't showing me that. That's what I'm getting. 7 of... Some of you are really recognizing, like, I just feel like somebody was trying to pretend, like you dealt with somebody that was pretending they wanted to emotionally build with you. They were kind of playing mental games. I get mental games, and now it's behind you. It came to a release. I also feel like Page of Pentacles upright, like you're working towards loving yourself right now, and releasing the past for the singles, because you couldn't get the balance you wanted. You might have dealt with somebody, I'm going to be honest, that you kind of hung up on that was lying. You might have been dealing with somebody that was lying about stuff. And that's probably why the best thing was to cut the situation out, move on. You might have got mad that you didn't get the communication too that you wanted. That King of Swords looks a little upset. So you had no choice but to move on. They were very in and out with their emotions or with what they expressed as well. That's what that says. Something like that. We're going to move on to couples. Couples? I wonder if that spider's listening to the readings. It's inching its way closer, but it's staying close to the side of the wall. If it comes over this way, I'll show it to you guys. Yeah, little creepy, ugly thing. As long as you don't bite me, I don't care. Okay. Oh, you're gonna make a web? Oh no, you're gonna don't land in my clothes. What's over there? Here we go. Couples. I'll get it out of here after the reading. I don't want to use my cup though. I'm gonna find something, put it in. Get something down here. Here we go. Coupled Pisces, whatever comes out. What? Either you could have been up and it just fell and hit the ground. That thing's probably fast as hell. I just watched it fall. Either you could have been emotionally upset or somebody around you could have been emotionally upset. Then I've got the 10 Something around somebody who could have been crying or upset about a situation, staying inside because of a situation, not really moving or making a decision, just kind of staying homebound. I feel like this is kind of tagging along. That feels like it's sticking. I feel like it's connecting to the reading I just did. Seven of Pentacles. Clarify the Seven of Pentacles. I don't get that. I'm trying to look away from what? Some of you could feel like this feels like an avoidance. Could be in a relationship that it feels like situations or communications that should go, things that should go your way in a relationship, they haven't been. If you're with somebody, every time you guys try to build or put effort towards building towards it, it's like start stops. It starts, it stops. You guys start making momentum just to lose a little bit or set back, something like that. Or that's the relationship you were handed or dealt with. I don't know. This one's kind of different. This is what I'm getting off of this reading, though, because each one of my cards is back and forth. The Sun card, the Queen of Wands, whether it was a fire sign, whether it was a water sign, whoever it was, it's so back and forth about like, do we do this? Do we not? And is the lack of communication or knowing what to do? You know what I mean? The Hermit reverse, somebody tried to give it a lot of thought. Is it worth, is this the right relationship to have? Very back and forth energy. I don't even know what to say here. You could be in a relationship where somebody was stalling of letting go of the past and moving away from things that still bothered them. I feel like somebody wasn't finished with the past situation. It's what the card's saying now. Balance. And they weren't able to tell you. They may have been held up or felt prisoner to a relationship, something like that. If it's not that, when it came to being in the relationship, when it comes to this relationship you could be in, it feels very emotionally unavailable, or even rocky with finances sometimes. Seeing changes. I just get the very unsure energy on this one. Is it worth my time or is it not? Like, do I invest in it or do I cut it out? It's so back and forth in this relationship part. Could be about somebody needing to make a decision as well. Do I focus on building here or let it go? The bottom. Somebody may go. Somebody may not be happy and I'm going to say it, a relationship could end. This one tells me a relationship could definitely end. Somebody could be left behind, or that could be the outcome. The outcome could be a relationship getting to the judgment, to the head of a situation. And a lot of it has to do with lack of communication, speaking with each other. Somebody could be not telling somebody else, telling somebody what they want to tell them or what they need to hear in a relationship as well. Watch out for that. Only take what you can get. Never force reading to resonate. This one's kind of tough. I can tell this one's going to be probably harder to read. Just be careful with that, because this one feels exhausting. Whatever it is, I feel like the balance is making somebody emotionally exhausted with the situation or getting the answer of a situation. Okay. Tell me anything else for Pisces. So either there's got to be communication between you guys, or you just keep playing the same old spiral effect. The Hangman, everything keeps being so wishy-washy in this that it's like, what do you either cut the situation out or communicate with the situation? That's somebody needs to do that, because it emotionally, maybe it feels like the relationship's gone on ice for whoever this is for. I feel like this has gone on like ice, and somebody's not. I feel like there's not enough speaking or communication or heart-to-heart conversations. That's what it tells me. Are we going to move towards this and work on it? Are we going to do that? I mean, maybe you just got to communicate a little bit more. Whatever sign you're dealing with, if that resonates, somebody's got to be willing to see if the other person's willing to put in the effort, because that'll kind of tell you what's going to happen from that point on. These are the readings I have. I hope you guys liked them. I am going to get out of here. Y'all have a good night. Thank you for being here. Have a great week, and I'll catch you soon. Good night, everybody.